All right. Good afternoon and welcome to MRTS 3560. I'm here with UNT Chi Alpha campus pastor Jesus Prado.
Hey.
And we're going to be talking about just what Jesus does and why he does it. So just to start off, what is Chi Alpha?
Yeah, so Chi Alpha is a campus ministry here at UNT and now at TWU. Basically what we do is we're here to engage students in a conversation about who Jesus is, and about what they believe. We believe that the university is a missions field all to itself, just like missionaries go to Africa or to El Salvador. We believe that we have an opportunity to minister to the heart of students because they will have the opportunity to minister out in the workforce and in their future life.
Yeah. So how did you get involved in Chi Alpha?
Yeah, so I got involved, it was probably my freshman year, first semester, I believe, later end of my first semester. I had a friend who I met during orientation week, she got connected to Chi Alpha, and she just invited me relentlessly. She told me, like, I heard you were looking for a church, this is a really great place, you have to come. And so I kind of hesitated. I didn't really want to look for a church. I was just kind of looking to let my parents know, like, oh, I'm looking for a church. But she was really persistent, and so because I saw her excitement, I went in. I went into the service, and just that first moment going in, like the opening of worship, reminded me so much of the church life that I had missed. And I really felt something different. It wasn't a pastor preaching things that, as 12-year-old, I didn't understand, but it was me now as an adult having the opportunity to own my faith. And I just felt this urging to be intentional and to go deeper. And so my first time there, met some guys. They got me connected to a really cool guy named Eric Hansen, who became my small group leader. And just it was a process of opening up to new friends and allowing them to speak to my heart.
So what do you do as a campus pastor?
So a lot of it is just finding students and inviting them into community. A big part of Chi Alpha is that we believe that the church is a community. It's a community of believers who are all focused on seeking more of Jesus, seeking more of God. And so what I do is it's kind of threefold. The first part is just engaging students, going out, engaging them in a conversation about what they believe and about who Jesus is. The second part is teaching students. So students come into small groups, and I'm one of the small group leaders. And so what we do is, again, it's just that engaging students in conversation about God. This is an intentional discussion about different scriptures, different theological ideas, and biblical themes. And then the final thing is I help facilitate our services. So I'm not a lead pastor, so I don't preach in front of our students, but we do have lead pastors who preach to our students every Tuesday evening. And so I help set up for the service. I help set up and tear down, and invite students, bring them in, so that they can be a big part. They can be a part of the large group community setting.
And just for anyone that might be just tuning in, I'm talking to Jesus Prado. He is a campus pastor with UNT Chi Alpha on the University of North Texas campus. And so just to go on, why did you become a campus pastor?
So one of the things I experienced here at UNT Chi Alpha was genuine brotherhood. I think a lot of us, as young students, we feel like, we're just kind of thrown into college. Fresh new experience that a lot of us are not prepared to handle alone. But that's kind of the expectation. Here, go do school, go pay all of your debt and be an adult all by yourself. And so what I encountered was just a community of people who were willing to say, like, I don't know how to do it on my own, but I know there's a God that is greater than I am, and he will guide me and he will lead me. That was a bit of a foreign concept to me, and but what I saw there was this powerful community of guys and girls who were just connected to the core, who were forgiving in their difficult moments, and it was something I hadn't really experienced before. So that fellowship, that brotherhood, that came with being a part of a larger community, drew me in, transformed me. And so when I got the opportunity to do the internship and to become a campus pastor, I really had to pray about it, really had to consider it, because it is a difficult task.
Right.
It is a difficult thing to do. But what I saw was that God was promising provision over my life consistently. Provision for the finances, but also provision for the continued community, continued people, wave of people who would support me in and had the same vision as I did, and it was kind of this partnership of like people see what I'm doing and they value it because they experienced it the same way I did, but also people are excited to see new students become engaged with the gospel and encounter Christ for themselves.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about all the time we have. Jesus, I want to thank you for taking your time and talking to me about what it means to be a campus pastor. This is Kelly Halford signing off, saying next time, see you tomorrow on MRTS 3560. Have a good night.